Welcome back to Jankowski Speedin' Off-Road. For today we're going to work on my 2008 Silverado again, trying to make it look a little nicer. You can see those headlights are pretty hazy. So we're going to try out this Cerekote headlight restoration kit. It's like 17 bucks on Amazon. Not a sponsored product, but I will have an Amazon link in my description. So let's check out what's in it. All right. Excuse me if the audio isn't very good. It's kind of windy out here. Let's open this guy up. See what we got. Got all sorts of stuff here. Instructions. Looks like we have some sanding and buffing pads and some gloves. Oxidation remover, step 1. They actually give you actually says it on there. Another one. Oh, the instructions are gone. All right, we're gonna stick that under there. There we go. Okay, got a couple things of oxidation remover. 3 things of it. Holy crap. And then the clear coat. I'm guessing step 2 is the sanding. So they got all that stuff. Okay, well, let's try this out. All right, first step is to use step 1. I already kind of ripped it open a little bit. It's the oxidation remover. They say to wear the gloves that they provided with this. And not to get it on the paint. Well, some of it's not painted yet. And if you want to see that, I have other videos of this. This is a Fiberworks fiberglass fenders and bedsides. Oh, kind of making this into a custom deal. Oh, make sure your headlights are clean too, what they say. It says to go in a swirling motion. It'll start turning yellow, the pad will. It's definitely turning yellow. They say to use them all. Wipe the other one off while I still have these gloves on. It already looks a little better. I mean, it's wet, so it's going to look a little better, but I think they want you to rinse thoroughly. So we'll grab a hose and rinse this thing off. Yeah, I'll grab the hose and just rinse it off. All right, next up, step 2. Fasten the burgundy disc, which is this one. It's a 2000 grit to the surface prep pad. It's just Velcro. And then obviously don't hit the paint because this is actually sandpaper. Wet the headlight lens and the disc and scrub in a uniform non-circular motion for approximately 2 to 3 minutes. So we'll see. There's still some, because when these headlights are made, they have like a coating on them, and that's what the UV protection is, and that breaks down, and then that's what turns yellow. And you can see this is kind of broken down. So essentially what we're doing is we're sanding that whole coating off, and we're going to put a new coating on it. So let's do that. Okay, that's pretty good with the 2000 grit. We'll grab the next grit. I'll grab the green disc, that's a 3000 grit. Do the exact same thing. Okay, that's that for now. I'm sure we're gonna have to let this dry, and I'm gonna go sand the other side. Kind of wipe it down here, make sure everything's dry. You don't want any water to drip onto this when we put this coating on. Of course, the headlight's gonna look worse now because we sanded it. All right, we're gonna let that air dry for a little while. It's kind of warm out here and we're in the sun, so we'll let that dry off. All right, we're all dry now. And you're supposed to do this in the shade, and I didn't have any, so I used the Aztec with the hatch open to get enough shade, because that's what they want. And it's also a little warm. They want like, what, 65, 70 degrees. It's 87, so we'll see how this works. All right, here we go. I also taped this off. This isn't painted yet, but I have no idea. This is like a ceramic coating. I don't want that on here because I'm eventually going to paint this, hopefully soon. So, you know, like and subscribe if you want to see this whole thing done. Ooh, that's got a little bit of a smell to it. Here it is. Say a 50% overlap. It's looking pretty nice. Okay, I don't think you're supposed to touch it up at all. I think that's it. Once it's wiped on, it's on. So we'll let that dry, and we'll see. I'll do the other headlight here, and we'll see what it looks like once it's actually dry. All right, it's been roughly 60 minutes, which is about the time that they don't want you to take it out and drive it. And that looks pretty darn good. There's a little, and in the headlight, there's a little cracking. You can see kind of in the background there. That's on the other side of the lens. That couldn't do anything about that, but that is nice and clear. And this side also looks amazing. And this side doesn't sit in the sun as much, so there's no little cracking anywhere in here. That looks really nice. All right, well, that's probably the best looking part of this pickup right now. I just wanted my headlights to last a little bit longer. Eventually I'm going to change them out with something hopefully a lot cooler, but I do actually kind of like the way those headlights look from the factory, so we'll see. I'll let you know if anything happens with it. Kind of do a long-term review. because this thing sits outside all day, every day in the sun. Hey, and if you made it this far, thank you for watching. Hopefully this helped you out. It sure helped me out. And please like and subscribe. So we'll be doing some more work. I'm going to do a little bit of camping, hopefully, out of this Aztec. I've got the factory tent for it. And I do have a video of that, if you want to see that. I also have a ton of work to do on my Chevy pickup. We need to do the paint, a bunch of other stuff. Got my Trans Am. I'm also doing a bit of work on this 60, and I have some other projects that are coming up. So I hope you guys have a good day. Thank you.